Welcome back to Vlogmas day 5. So I went to AutoZone and put the brake fluid in all by myself. I'm gonna fix this nail. I enjoy watching like films like that, and she had to name that demon. I bust my behind in the tub last night. What is up, guys? Welcome back to Vlogmas day 5. By the time you're watching this, it is the 5th, but my time is only Friday the 1st. I'm just getting off of work, and I'm about to head to like what is that car place that you get your car parts? Not AutoZone. I'm about to head to AutoZone because I need some brake fluid. This light in my car keeps coming on, and apparently it's related to brake fluid. It's either my parking brake or I need brake fluid. So I don't think it's my parking brake. So the only other option would be brake fluid. And I'm gonna try. I'm gonna have trial and error before I take it to a shop. Okay. I'm not about to take it to the shop, and all they're gonna do is probably put some brake fluid in it and then charge me $400 or something like that. That ain't happening. But you know, it's Friday. Tomorrow I have my ministry meeting, which is always a beautiful thing when I get to link up with women and converse, whatever, talk to them. And yeah, then I know my husband want to go out for some food to this place, so I look forward to tomorrow. But I hope so far y'all are enjoying Vlogmas on my end. I know on the first day I had said it's going to be very different than like what people typically do Vlogmas, how people typically do Vlogmas. I'm not really decorating, if at all, unless my husband wants to. And I'm not like participating in all that stuff, like concerning lights and stuff. I mean, we may do something here and there, but I mean, really, I'm just vlogging my regular schmegular life. So I went to AutoZone and put the brake fluid in all by myself. Okay, hopefully that is the problem. I'm going to keep an eye on the light, see, because maybe it came on just as like a warning that hey, it's getting low, because it did look like there was some in there. I don't know, but couldn't really tell, because as I was pouring it, I mean, it went in like, it filled up fairly quickly, so I don't know if it was empty. So if that's not the problem, then obviously there is another problem that I would have to get fixed immediately, because I don't play when it comes to no brakes, especially since I'm gonna be driving, you know, longer distances during this track season by myself. I don't need no problems on the road with my children in the car. So prayerfully that was the problem. But anyway, I'm gonna fix this nail that came off when I was just irritated. I'm gonna fix this real quick before I get April, because I don't want no broken nail at the start of my weekend. And then I forgot I had to take out April's hair. So that's what's on my agenda today. Washing, taking out her hair, washing it. I still have to study for my final. It's raining today, so I guess it'll be a Friday night spent in the house.
So you have to go to work. Ricky can take over with John when you get home. No, I already... People in the city just need to feel cared for. Twins. They look the same. They're not the same.
Grateful to...
But you can't. Not just on your own. She's seen to that. If she's friends...
Well, that was fast and simple. I popped that thing right on. Put the polish on, then put the chrome on, and now I'm back to normal. Hey y'all, so I just want to show y'all the difference in these two detangling brushes that I have. Now the first one I'm using is my Felicia Leatherwood detangling brush, and it does a good job. But remember on day 2 or day 3 it was of Vlogmas that I had bought this new unbrush from TikTok, and look how easy it just goes through my daughter's hair. Now mind you, this is just taking out some braids, so you know the hair is wavy and got weave in it and stuff like that, so I think it's doing a good job. Yeah, I just got done watching that movie with my husband, and we was watching The Exorcist, the new one, Believe. And I enjoy watching like films like that, like The Conjuring or The Exorcist or something like that, and not because I don't believe it or I find it entertaining or anything, because I really believe these things are like true in a sense that have happened. But even when I watch these films, I get like, I pull information from it as far as like a principle, you know, as far as like casting out these demonic things, like even in the real world. For instance, when I was watching The Conjuring one time, the woman, I forget, you know, The Conjuring with the married couple, the wife was trying to save her husband from falling out the window, and she was trying to cast the devil or cast the demon back to hell, and she had to name that demon and then describe who that demon was in order to cast it back to hell. Because how can you cast out something you don't know what you're even casting? And that is like that's a principle in the sense as far as things that you are trying to cast out. You know there is some possession, some demonic entity, but yet you don't know what it's called. So I think that's a good principle as far as, again, casting out demons. And I'm talking about casting out your own demons. Like, name that thing. If it's gluttony, name it. This is gluttony, and it comes from me feeling lonely. It comes from me thinking that food comforts me, but Jesus is my comforter. And then in this movie, The Exorcist, it was different things that I pulled from it. One lady was like, sometimes you have to look behind, you know. So the two girls were possessed, and one woman said sometimes you gotta look behind, and then, you know, you have to go back to the past, essentially, to move ahead in the future. And that's what we have to do sometimes when we're trying to get delivered from things. Sometimes we have to look at, where did this thing come from? You know, where could this thing have come from? Where did it enter in? Or maybe it's some kind of thing in the past that has happened. You know, I can't really describe what I'm saying, but in the movie, you know, one of the girls who was possessed, she was prayed over before even being born. You know, that her mother died while she was still in the womb. Her mother had died, and the dad had to choose which one was going to live. The mom was dying, and the dad had to choose which one was going to live, his wife or the baby. And the other girl ended up dying in the movie, even though she was a believer. Like, her family was devout Catholics or something like that, and she the one that ended up dying, you know. And even in the movie, one of the ladies who was helping out was saying that she was supposed to be a nun. She was going to be a nun, but she didn't end up going down that path. And when it came time for the exorcist to begin, the priest could not be a part of it because of the other priest, like the priesthood or whatever. I don't know how that works. The priesthood was like, no, we not doing this. We believe it's not exorcism. It's not necessary. So anyway, the woman was like, well, I believe God put me here for a reason. Not only that, I believe I didn't become a nun for a reason. Not only that, I think I was supposed to be living next door to them. You know, like it was all for a reason. Sometimes even with us, we are in a place at a specific point in time for a reason. You know, why we didn't choose certain things and why certain doors were closed and things like that. So I don't know, I pull life lessons from these movies. That's why I enjoy watching them. Even for myself, I know when I came to Christ, I had to, with the help of the Holy Spirit guiding me, I had to deliver myself from my own demons. You know, there was no exorcism, that I had to do it on my own, you know, with the help of the Holy Spirit, with God. That's what I'm saying. Because Jesus already did the work. We are already victorious in him. We just got to, there's just our part in it. And so I hope this makes sense. Now, do I think everyone should be watching those movies? Not at all, because I feel like you just need a certain mindset. I feel like some doors in your own life could be opened, doors that ain't supposed to be open, if you watch a movie like that. As far as fear, you start thinking maybe people are possessed, or I don't know. If you don't watch it with the right eyes, I feel like it could be harmful, like to a child. You know, if they watch a scary movie, next thing you know, they think it's monsters under their bed, and it just opens them up. It just opens them up, you know. Even in that movie, the two little girls were doing something, and they were opened up to possession. You know, they were lighting candles and trying to speak to, I guess, the girl's mom who died or something, and they were opened up to demonic possession. So you just have to be careful. I just think those movies, again, are just really interesting, and I pull life lessons. This is dinner. Pot roast that my honey made. It tastes so good. Yeah, I meant to tell y'all, I bust my behind in the tub last night in the shower. And I don't even know how I did it. When I say it was slow motion, like I was trying to grab anything to grab. I was trying to find something to grab onto to not fall. Like, I promise you, I was like oh my goodness. I done broke the drain. Hurt my kneecap, hurt my toes. I think my toe is what broke the drain.